Korwa are small, very small animals. I think they are called mongoose or something like that. They are very small animals, but when they combine, they can kill a big snake, especially the cobra. Ndozo mu Luganda bakiyita okwekobaana, in order to solve a problem. Now you can hear that the collections from the workers and the government and the employers are now totaling 17 trillion. And you can see what that okwekobaana, that combining, small, producing something big. That's quite a bit of money. So that message should be clear to the Ugandans. They should learn from this one. Now you can see Biargaba is telling us this very good work here is only 10% of what will be done. So in other words, you are going to have a new city here, a new town built by NSSF. What the NRM is struggling with is to get the whole society into the money economy. For the first time, 61% of the people of the homesteads are in the money economy. But we are determined to win over even the remaining 39%. Now, once the base of the society goes into the money economy, that's the strategic success we need. Now, these other efforts we are worried about, those are tactical, they are not strategic, those are smaller things. Once the base is mobilized, then what you remain with is okulembeka. How do I kulembeka? Jolopi in Luo. Okutangiriza. If there is flow of money in the whole society, then the tactics of how to kulembeka are simpler. But you cannot kulembeka from nothing. If there is no rain, where do you kulembeka? So therefore we are moving very well. For me, I'm very happy. I therefore think we are moving well. Once we have mobilized all the homesteads, all the 9 million homesteads to be involved in commercial agriculture or in manufacturing, either as owners or as employees, in artisanship. Some are already in services like these borders and hospitality industry and entertainment industry, and then the ICT sector. Then you meet the Minister of Finance. Those tactical issues are easy to solve. Because, for instance, the one of VAT on owner-occupied buildings, that can be dealt with. I don't see why it should be a problem, because if somebody is not going to rent the building, you can study all that. Why not encourage, if he's not going to rent, where will he get the, because VAT, you are just a collector. You are supposed to get it from the buyer. You are supposed to pass it on, value added tax. But if the other man is not going to earn from the building, So you can analyze this. It's not all that difficult. Even the fraudsters, these who come and tell lies and so on, we can amend laws and ensure that the project goes on. Even if somebody is claiming, you can continue claiming while the project is going on, instead of because this issue of the bank, what they call it what? Injunction. Injunction, stop. That's very disruptive. If you have got a case, let me continue with my project. If you win in the future, I can compensate you when the project is already finished. But this, the injunctions which stop, I think we can study all that. You write up all that, what you said. But I'm very happy. I want to thank everybody. I want to salute the late Chayonka for the good initiative him and the management and the board did. I want to congratulate NSSF for buying this land of Lubowa. This was a big investment. It is in a very good area. So we shall handle all these other little things you are talking about.
Given this opportunity, one would have thought that the best thing to do is to begin to thumb chest and actually say what a great job we've done. But I felt that today I would try and communicate a message, which is a message of hope, a message of so much work to be done, and a message of reshaping the future of housing. I believe that what we have here is the answer to all the problems that this country has ever had with regard to housing. This project that you've just seen, which is only phase one, it is over only 60 acres of land, of which there are 600 of them. We have spent $73.3 million. We have been able to employ directly over 1,500, of which 95% of those have been Ugandans. And we have also been able to give jobs indirectly, 3,200. But what's even more interesting about this project is the amount of money we spent on infrastructure. When you came here, Your Excellency, you drove on tarmac roads. We've been able to tarmac all the roads in the project. We've been able to do all the water storm area. We've been able to do everything that a home, a village, a town, a city must have. But the other part that we've also been able to do is that we've given the contracts to Ugandan businesses. $31 million of the $73.3 million were paid to Ugandan businesses, which represents 42% of the amount of payments. The foreign component only included the items that we had to import, things like we use for finishing, things like sanitary ware, things that are not made in huge bulk in this country. But we are assuring you, Your Excellency, that we are beginning to find suppliers who are doing it here. We've got Kapeka doing tiles, and we've got some of the other big companies that are beginning to provide material. Things like cables, we no longer import those. We are using our own Ugandan-made cables and that sort of thing. And that shift we can see in the projects that we've been doing.
Your Excellency, the SOLANA Lifestyle and Residences project is coming onto the market, especially at a time when more and more Ugandans require decent and planned housing, including those in the diaspora. I am also glad to report to you that the fund's current and upcoming projects, namely SOLANA, Temangalo, and Chanja, all satisfy demand in the high, middle, and low-income brackets. In other words, Your Excellency, the fund is providing a solution that meets needs of Ugandans across all walks of life.
He's also being welcomed by his leader.